Good morning. This is Lori Thayer. It is bright and early on a Saturday morning, like 6:20 or something. And today I want to talk about why do we focus so much on productivity, because I have done this too. And as I kept doing it, I asked myself the question. It's like, okay, why is this so important? What am I trying to get out of it? If I'm more productive, what happens? So I want you to just think about that for a moment and think about what's your answer. If you're more productive, if you can get more done, if you're more efficient, what's your end goal from that? Maybe it's I'll have more time. Maybe it's I'll have more money. What else comes up for you? And you know, the funny thing is, if you keep asking that question, why do I want more time? Why do I want more money? You gotta keep asking the question, right? What is this getting me? You keep getting some interesting answers. Sorry, I can hear them, so there's hummingbirds over here at this feeder. There's another one right by me. I think they're mad at me because I'm standing in front of it. I'll move. Anyway, so if we keep asking ourselves the question why do I want to be more productive? Now, why do I want to do a more of... Tell you, the hummingbirds are crazy, man. They're super territorial. They fight. They fight. You know what? What do I want to get out of it? And for me, the answer eventually came down to joy. I wanted more joy in my life. And I think, you know, this took a lot of time for me. I didn't just ask myself the question for an hour and get there. This took years for me to get to that point. And then when I got to joy, it's like, well, yeah, you know, that's what I want out of life, right? You want to be happy, but happiness comes from something external. Joy comes from something inside. And I actually started to do enough work on myself that I started to get that. And that's kind of when I was like, oh, yeah, this is what it's all about. This is what I want. So the funny thing is, too, is I got there and I found that joy inside somewhere. I unearthed it, as I sparked it inside. I then realized I stopped needing to be productive all the time. I stopped feeling this need, this other drive to be productive. Now, that doesn't mean, you know, I don't do anything, I don't get anything done, but it's not in the forefront of my mind, you know, that's not a priority for me. My priorities really started to shift. So, your final answer may not be joy, it might be something else, right? And that's great. But I'm just asking you to ask the question. And I'm not saying being productive is bad, because I don't think it is. I think it's a good thing. But for me, it was just one thing on the path to something much deeper, you know, much bigger for myself. And I wanted to share that with you and just get you thinking a little bit differently on this beautiful Sunday or Saturday. It's a Saturday morning. And we have a ton of fog today, which is, I don't know, somewhat unusual, but it's kind of nice. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. And I am up early because I am going to go off and have breakfast with a friend. We do that a lot at 7 a.m. on Saturdays. It's a great time to do it before things get going. And that's one of the things that makes me happy, right? It's an external thing. So it makes me happy, and I really value the friendship and the time with her. So I am off to do that. Have a great weekend yourself. And, you know, tell me what you think. You know, what do you think about what's your goal with being productive? What will that get you? And have a great weekend.